Lennon.
It's us again.
Here's us.
Like, share, subscribe.
Please do.
Or you die.
Because I'm dead tired. And I need the money. Because I just want to retire now. So please, I'm begging you, help us grow. Grow, Biggie, grow.
Grow, Biggie, grow.
I've seen that on Ali G in the House.
I don't remember it.
Someone kegs him. He's like, grow, Biggie, grow. Anyway.
He's getting a divorce.
Is he?
Him and Isla Fisher, his wife. Borat.
Yeah. I didn't even know he was
Getting
married.
divorced.
Is that his sister? It's nice.
Very nice.
So yeah, if you could, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoy the episode. Let's crack on. What a twist. Who are ya? Who are ya? Hey. I think I'm going to pass out. All my toes in his mouth.
I can't get the eyelashes right, I've just had them done.
No.
What episode number are we up to, Michelle?
20!
I've already forgot. We're only up to 20 and I'm all like, what number's this one? It's all just a big blur. Welcome to episode 20 of the 5 Pence Change podcast. I'm John.
And I'm Michelle.
And welcome to the madness and tiredness that is us. I am Goosed.
We are super saggy today.
That's
As
such
you
a
can
busy
see,
weekend.
The shoes are off. The comfies are majorly on for us both.
Honest, I don't think this top's been washed, I'm not going to lie.
Since
2009. No, it hasn't. I don't know. I think I wore
Why
it.
would you say that then?
I think I wore it on Friday to a gig and I was like, I just can't be arsed ironing a t-shirt.
Well, does it smell? You don't have to wear everything once. You can get away with a two-way.
Awesome, because I've had the underpants on for about a week, so I'm joking.
They wear white, but now the brown Calvins.
Like my brown Calvins there.
Yeah, man.
Stick to you.
How are you?
I'm tired. I've got the coffee. I'm dead. I've had such a busy weekend.
Cheers to the coffees.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
I've had such a busy weekend. I was in Bolton on Friday.
Bolton?
Well, even like...
Isn't that where Henry Apes from?
Yeah, no, he's from Bury. Burnley. He's from somewhere up that way. I was in Bolton on Friday. Well, I was in Runcorn, which I was down the road from my house on Thursday. Friday I was in Bolton. Saturday I was in Liverpool.
Oh, where you?
I was.
Where were you gigging in Liverpool?
I was at Hot Water.
On a Saturday?
I'm kind of a big deal now. Like,
I'm so proud of you.
I was made up, buzzing, had a great gig. Last show before they moved to Blackstock. I was there for the last show.
You've made history.
Honestly, no one else can.
No one else apart from the
four
other
other people
that
can say that. But yeah, I was there, and then Sunday was in Shrewsbury.
I'd hate to live there. You know, I've never been, but just saying it. Shrewsbury.
Yeah, apparently some.
Is it north or south?
From here?
Yeah,
south. Oh. It's like.
Is it by Birmingham?
No, it's not that far.
By Derby?
No, Derby's like that way. Derby's like as if you go into the other side of the country.
Is it, yeah?
It's like more in the middle, Derby. It is, so imagine you're going from ours, past Chester down, past Wrexham.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Really, yeah?
Yeah, Shrewsbury.
And
then obviously from Shrewsbury, I went to Blackstock to get some food and meet you. Some desserts by Dre, who have a little hut in Blackstock Market.
Hut. You make him sound like a third world country.
Oh, right. No, I'm sorry, Dre. He's definitely not.
He's got his own food stand.
At Blackstock Market. And I had a cheesecake. I had a cake of cheese.
It wasn't just any cheesecake, though.
It was amazing.
It was called Dre's BBC.
Oh my God, it was so good.
And Dre is Bayesian.
Is what?
He's Bayesian.
What's Bayesian?
People who are from Barbados.
Oh, is that what they're called?
Bayesians.
Did not know that.
Stop it.
I did not know that.
So
Barbados,
John
I
got
could
his
probably-
BBC.
I had Dre's BBC and I was
But it
fucking happy.
does-
I had brain freeze though.
It stands for brownie Biscoff cheesecake.
Honestly, it was the best thing I've ever had.
I thought you'd enjoy it. That's why I chose that
I
for
love
you.
Biscoff. Love Biscoff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so good. I will be getting that again. See, right, I'm made up for hot water and what they've done,
Honestly, last night,
but I'm terrified.
anyone... Why are you terrified? Just because of all the
All the food options.
I've got an holiday to go
I've got a
on, you
holiday.
fucking bastards.
Yeah, I've got a holiday, and you had an option of pizzas, grill, Greek, Chinese, and you had the desserts, burgers. You have so many options, and I'm like, I'm trying to slim down. I don't want the extendable seatbelt.
Oh, you're going to have ice cubes for your tea when you next
Literally.
gig there.
Do you want anything? And then on Saturday, I made the right show of myself.
Why?
Well, we went for tea, and then
Saturday.
yeah, we went.
Oh, yeah, we did.
We went for tea, and then but that was the only thing I ate that day.
Mm.
So I was while I was in the green room, there was like snacks on the table, and I was like, who's these? And everyone was like, oh, I don't know, because no one brought them. They were just there. So when they all went to do the section and I was left alone in the green room, I was like, these Pringles are getting opened. And I was like, it's safe. I'll just say it wasn't me. Right, the Shaggy. Right? Opened them up, put my hand in, and you know, I've got big hands.
You've got really dainty hands, haven't you, John?
And I was like, you know, trying to scoop some out. And obviously I don't want one or two. I want a chunk. And I was like, and literally as I did it, apparently it was a false alarm. They were delaying the start. So they all walked back in the green room, and there I am, like
Hands in the Pringles stuff.
hands in the Pring, and I couldn't get it out. I was like, is that what it looks like? I was like, well, man, now fuck
What
it.
flavour were they?
Oh, they were just ready salted.
Oh,
but-
fuck off.
Yeah,
Who's dipping their hands in for ready salted Pringles? That's the worst.
But when they're free.
No, not even for free. They're the worst.
They're not. They wouldn't be my go-to, but like it's
They were
free.
just
Innit?
there.
They were free. I was
Did
happy.
you ever find out who they did belong to?
No, but I owe them half a package of Pringles
Serves them right for buying original
and
flavour.
2 Galaxy cookies. They were really nice. and a strip of Galaxy caramel.
Anything else?
Oh no! Someone offered me the Haribo, so that doesn't count.
Oh, okay. That's fine if you were offered.
And then I got a Mackey's on the way home.
No, you never.
Honestly, I think I'm pregnant. I've been emotional. I've been achy, and I can't stop eating.
Achy?
I think I'm pregnant.
Should we get you a test on the way home?
I think we might need to.
You can take it in the toilet, Ian, and just cry and compose yourself.
Me and baby
We
Jesus.
want to take you home. Oh my God, imagine if you were pregnant and it was God who impregnated you.
As some sort of
You've
imagine.
been married.
I mean, on the positive side, my fucking career's about to go through the roof, though, won't it?
The pregnant
I'd
male
come and see.
comedian.
I'd have a Channel 4 documentary by the end of the week.
I think it's more Channel 5.
Whatever. I'll be on TV. As seen on The Fat Pregnant Bloke.
I've watched a programme called... It wasn't that, though.
It wasn't called The Fat Pregnant
Do you know
Bloke.
what? I actually think that was on my time hop today.
Which? Get it up here.
I'll
That's what
have a
she
little
said.
simmer through. But it was about a pregnant dad. Let me have a little look.
Right, okay, but quick one.
Yeah.
Is this a 2024 pregnant dad?
No, it was a good few years ago.
No, but you know what I'm trying to say?
I think that they had... Oh, it's not today. It must have been yesterday. But it was about my pregnant dad or whatever. And essentially, I think the guy had transitioned,
Yeah.
but hadn't fully transitioned. So obviously, he was taking all the male hormones and everything.
But you
And,
still had lady
and
hearts.
visually looked male, but had a womb and a
Can I
veg.
say that? I'm sorry if that offends anyone. I don't know where the line. I don't know
They
what
just
I can.
hadn't fully transitioned. So
So they-
in essence, he was able to still get pregnant
Right. Okay. Well, they can. Yeah.
by the guy who was a guy.
Yeah. That's. Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's how it worked.
He had the chromosome, the Y chromosome, and he had the X chromosome, and
Yeah.
together they made the
Well,
Z chromosome.
one had XY and one had XX.
Yep, that's what we'll get into.
Do you know how I remember that? Because Y, I think of like a willy, like a thing coming down. So XY is male. They've got the penis.
Oh, see,
XX is female.
so my biology teacher was a woman, and she said the best way to remember this is XY is a girl because a man is an incomplete girl. No, XY is a man because it's an incomplete girl, and then just put the extra line on the Y to make it an X. I'll show you.
She's a shit teacher because that makes no sense.
Well, I remember it.
2 X's for tits, an X and a willy for boy.
Oh, that whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're doing the Y like that. She did it like that, like.
Oh.
Yeah, and so you just drew the line. It's like it's an incomplete girl.
For anyone that's listening to this, I'm so
For what
sorry,
it's
but we're
worth,
waving our fingers around like we're doing fucking Harry Potter spells.
For what it's worth, Mrs. Gibson, I thought you were a great teacher.
My year 6 teacher was called Miss Gibson.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was old then.
She'd probably be retired now.
100%.
I bumped into so do you remember the famous cream egg story?
Yeah.
So the teacher that shouted at me, I bumped into her a couple of weeks ago.
No, you never.
Yeah, she didn't recognise me because
Did she not? Because you've changed.
I was putting about fucking 11
Did you not show her the clip and be like,
no,
this is about you?
I was like, no, because I was sort of like, part of me was like, oh my fucking God, you're still going?
Is she still alive?
Because like she was old then, like and I was like, "You're right," and she looked at me like, "Who the fuck are you?" And I was like, "Oh, you don't remember me?" And she was like, "See, what you've got to remember." This is how she said it. She went, "See, what you've got to remember is I've not changed, but you would have changed." And then I said my name. She just went, yeah, I remember you now."
Pure disappointment.
Literally, what you do with yourself? And I was like, you sort of hyper. Oh yeah, I'm doing. Honestly, I've got my own island and everything. I'm smashing life. Like,
got my own island.
Maybe in this day and age, you don't want your own island. Yeah, you're right.
No, you don't want your own island.
Yeah, so anyway, I bumped into her. I just thought it was dead mad. I was like, hey, did you remember the cream egg? But I was sort of like, I didn't really know what to say.
Do you think it's mad, though, that we still call them Miss?
Yeah.
Like, if I bumped into one of my teachers now, I'd be like, oh my God, Miss, it's so nice to see you.
Yeah.
I'm fucking 36. Why am I calling you Miss?
I still did. I've got one of my old teachers on Facebook, and she posted a picture of her daughter who looks the spit of her, and I commented on it saying, "Oh my God, when I saw this picture, I instantly was about to say, I'm sorry, I've not done my homework." just a spit of her. I had flashbacks. I was like, I swear to God, it's at home. I've just
absolute image.
Yeah.
Love that.
So anyway, I digress. What were we talking about?
I can't remember.
But yeah, busy weekend. I'm goose today. I'm just absolutely tired. I'm sorry if I'm at 80%. I'm not even at 80%. I'm at like 60.
Well, what we do recommend is that you do pay hot water to visit at Blackstock Market.
Definitely.
Because it is absolutely incredible. You don't have to go and watch comedy. You can just go. They've got live music,
can literally just
food,
go.
drink. It's insane.
I was saying this to someone. I was like,
what they've done.
you can't think of it now as it's the comedy club. Blackstock Market is its own thing, and the comedy club is just in there.
Yeah,
like you could literally you could go and spend hours in there having drinks, having food, listening to music, and not watch a comedy show.
Yeah.
Like it's. I was so impressed, and I had a little look around before it was built, like a few months back. I think it was last November. And even then, you're like, oh my God, this is massive.
Yeah.
Seeing it last night in all action, in its glory.
It's amazing.
Fair play.
Well done, guys. I had an absolute ball.
The atmosphere was amazing.
Watching some of the best comedians. You've got like
I
Paul Smith, Danny McLaughlin, Adam Rowe, Brennan Reese, Freddie Quinn. John wasn't invited.
Wasn't there?
It's not one of the OGs though, are you?
Oh, well.
But it was really, really good. I enjoyed it.
I like I said to you, because I was driving back and I was tired, and I was thinking about just going straight home, and then I thought, no, I need to go and show my face, and I'm glad I did. But when I got there, because of the atmosphere being so up and everyone had like a little bit of a buzz about them, I was like, oh, I was chuffed that I went there. I was so chuffed. And then I had a salt and pepper box.
It did look good.
Yeah, but, like it was. You look at it, you think, oh, that's a decent portion. Oh, it was filling. It probably was more filling because they had a cheesecake before it.
I don't do desserts after my din-dins.
Yeah, but you bought it.
I know, it was me. I got it first. I thought everywhere was closing, so
I would have got one anyway because Dre was there. Got to.
Yeah, you've got him.
Check out Dre. Desserts by Dre. I've had also, though, the maddest start. I don't know if there was a full moon. I mean, there's meant to be an eclipse this week, so
Yeah.
I've had the maddest day. And
go on.
right, this story is going to sound like I'm making it up, but I'm not making it up.
Okay.
You know I'm not making it up because the
Because your
hands
hand's
getting
waving
involved.
everywhere. You're giving it pure
My little
Mr.
shadow my finger puppet. Hello.
You're giving me Mr. What's that kid's TV nonce?
Mr. Tumble.
Yeah, you're giving me Mr. Tumble vibes.
Spotty back.
Spotty back.
So this morning I woke up. Had to,
Oh, well, that's good. At least you weren't dead.
Yeah, and
That's a
praise the
good start.
Lord for this beautiful day. And then I was sorting some stuff out, got in the shower, and then opened the bathroom window to let because it gets all misty. And then I was just as you do, sitting on the bed and flicking through my phone while I was just towel drying,
Yeah.
yeah. And then I was just hearing this.
What an image. Let's just take a minute, John,
Take it
in his bed.
Just imagine me there,
Towel drying.
six back out, abs are out.
Six pack of fucking Monster. Start the day.
Abs are on show. Just
Abs,
there.
have you got a picture of Abs from 5 on your wall?
Abs. Anyway,
He was like the lead singer.
so there was a lead singer.
Well, he was like the main one.
Oh, I didn't know. So anyway, I started hearing this kid crying, and he was going like, as kids do. They were just crying, shouting for the mom. Go, ow, mom! Like proper crying, and I was like, someone shut that kid up. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and but it was also really loud.
Yeah.
So. And it went on for about 10 minutes, and I thought, right, I'm going to go to the back bedroom because that's where the sound was coming from. I'm going to have a look.
Oh my God, imagine if someone had just placed a baby in a Moses basket in your back garden. Can you imagine someone just dropping off a baby? And you're like, what the fuck's that noise? It's just a baby in a Moses basket. And then it's yours.
Well, guess what? There was a kid in the middle of my garden crying his eyes out. I'm not making it up.
Stop it.
I swear,
How old was this kid?
about 1 or 2. No, it was walking, so yeah, I reckon 2.
Have you got gaps in your fence?
No,
Or?
well, right, so because it was a bit windy over the weekend,
Yeah.
one of the fence panels had sort of like broken in half. So I swear to God, I looked out the window and there was a child in the middle of my back garden, and it wasn't one of mine.
Officer, it wasn't me.
I swear to God, I was like, and you know, you just sort of just go, oh, who's that kid?
It's like the hangover.
Literally, I was like, this child. By the way, it's also spitting. It's got
Everyone,
fine rain.
get in! It's spitting.
It's fine rain, soaks you through. And I'm sitting there, and I'm for a second, I just didn't even take in what it was. I just had a look. I was like, who's that kid? Why is it in my garden? I shit one, and I've still just got a towel on. So now I was like, I can't go out
Can't
now.
even go out now.
So I just threw a pair of shorts on and fucking a t-shirt, and the only footwear I had were flip flops. So
Flop flops.
flip flops. My more go flop flop than flip flop. And I went outside, and there's just this kid in the middle of the garden crying, and I was like, "You all right?"
Stop it.
And I just didn't know. I was like, I literally like,
Stop it. Stop
I
it.
swear, I'm not making this up. I was like, where have you come from? And I'm looking around in the other neighbours' garden. And the woman, Jackie next door, she hasn't got any kids.
Yeah.
And the woman on the other side, she does, but it wasn't her kid because this was like a boy, and and she has a little girl. And I was like, the only way you could have come out is through
Like parallel to my
because
garden.
the fence had broken in half, but there's no one there. So I was like,
Could you see through to the other garden that was opposite you to see if like their back door was open?
so
or?
they have like a shed, and it's like in the corner, so I could look, but you can't see into it. And I was like, oh, what do I do? I've got this kid crying.
Get through there. Fuck
Right,
off.
on it, me. I'm sitting. I was like, "Where's your mum?" And he went, "Mummy," and I was like, "Yeah, where is she?" Don't start saying "daddy" because that's not me.
I'm not paying child support.
And honestly, I'm not me. And I was sitting there going, and then obviously, so because it was raining, I was like, I need to get this kid a blanket or something. So I went back in the house. I was like, I'll go get. And then as I was coming back, the little boy was trying to climb over the fence.
Yeah.
And he must have. So I went over. I gave him a boost. And And then I was looking, and he must have put a chair up against the fence and climbed over, fell, but where it was nettles.
Oh my God.
And that was probably why he was crying. And then I heard like, he just ran off, and at that point, I'm not going to lie, I was like, he's on someone else's property now. It's not my fucking problem
concern,
anymore.
yeah.
But then, then there was also part of me that was thinking, imagine if later on tonight I see kid missing, and I'm the last one who's seen this fucking kid
running
in
around
my
with
garden,
your blanket,
with
your
my blanket
DNA
on, and yeah, I know I've got his DNA on nettles in the back of my garden. I was like, and you know me, I'm overthinking it, and I was like, I don't know what to do here. Do you know when you just at that point as an adult, you go, I know I'm an adult, but I'm not qualified for this.
Yeah. Well, what does anyone do
So
in that moment?
I'm shouting, and I was like, hello.
No one's going to
Hello?
take that seriously.
I wasn't doing it like that.
Oh, he's on one again. The weird one's out. Don't make eye contact. Don't respond.
And I was just like, no one was coming out, but I can't see the little boy anymore. And I had just a moment where I was like, well, he's not on my property, so fuck it, it's not my problem.
Yeah.
Someone else has lost the kids on there, and I'm just going to deny ever seeing this kid. But I went back upstairs to finish off getting ready, and there was a minute. Do you know when you sit there and go, have I just imagined that, or did that just happen?
Am I dreaming?
Like, literally, I was like, when you hear a kid cry, the last thing you expect, and it's not yours, the last thing you expect is there to be a kid in your back garden.
Yeah.
And I was just, I honestly, even now, I'm a bit like, what on earth is...
That is mental.
And I know it sounds
Do you know what's
made up.
dead funny though? The mum isn't going to know that her son had an adventure that morning.
Yeah, probably.
She's got no knowledge he has been on a mission in someone else's garden.
Unless she sits there and goes, why have you got all these fucking rashes on you, all over your legs and your head? And he's just like...
What if he starts doing it on a daily basis?
Honestly, there's that as well. Like, so, and then I thought, but then it was like, I was like, right, I'm gonna have to go round and knock on and be like, is the kid okay? He was in my garden.
Yeah.
But it had been too long. Like, I couldn't go round and go, an hour ago, your kid was in my garden. Like, it just been too long.
Yeah, but just bin it off.
So, yeah, wrote it off.
Bin the stitch off. It's absolutely fine.
It was the weirdest start to my morning, and it just threw me out all day.
I think my head would fall off if that happened. And you know what?
It's just dead funny when you were like, what, there's just like a kid in a Moses basket in your garden. You're like,
at least your one could walk, so at least yours could make an escape.
Yeah, but he wasn't potty trained, he had a nappy on.
Yeah, but at least he fucked off on his own.
Honestly.
With a little fucking push.
God, son, get up there. See you.
Because things like that would make my head would fall off. Like of a morning, I've got a very strict routine, and if it doesn't go to plan, like if someone happens to be up in the household that isn't normally up at that time, that
throw you off,
fucks me off.
Really?
Yeah. Try and make conversation with me. Don't bother. Like, I get up at this time. This is what I do. I have my morning wee. I brush my teeth. I put the kettle on. I make me coffee. I'll go outside, have a bit of fresh air, go upstairs, do my makeup, get ready, come down, dress, put the kettle on, fill my hot water bottle up. Whilst the kettle's on, I'm having a wee, fill it up, out the house by 8:10. Like, I'm so anal, it's got to be like that. And if anything else happens in that morning that doesn't normally happen, my day's fucked.
That's it. It's just like fucking something little minuscule. Your mum just being in the kitchen.
Honestly,
at that moment. That's it.
That's happened before. She's been sat at the breakfast table having a cereal. She's looked up, said morning. I've got, don't even look at me.
The fuck are you
and
doing
it's ruined me day.
In your house?
It's ruined me day.
It's ruined your day. What a way to write off a day. Sorry,
Did
I'm
I tell
pissed
you
off.
about my dad when he was visiting?
Well, he's not usually there, so it must have really threw you fucking out of sync.
Guys, I can't even believe this. So it comes down,
walk in on him,
has me wee, brushes my teeth, goes to make me coffee, and he's sat on the couch. Morning. And then I goes outside. He sat on the bench outside. But you know when you have to double take someone? I looked at him and I thought, he's wearing a puffer coat, but I can see his legs. And I hadn't fully woken up, and I looked at him a little bit more, and he sat there in his puffer coat, in his undies, having a ciggy. I was like, Dad,
That is the...
And he didn't answer me. He's deaf as a post. I was like, Dad, you can't sit there in your underpants and a fucking puffer coat. You look like you're being Jurgen Klopp on the top and a fucking model at the bottom. What are you doing? You haven't even got the body of a model. Well, this is fine. I was like, no, it's not. Put some clothes on. Ruin me day.
That's proper old man vibes in it. Like, I've got a coat on. It's
I said,
right.
Linda across the road will be able to see you if she looks out of her bedroom window. You just sat in the front garden with your undies on.
It's getting flashed by an old man having
Honest
a smoke
to Christ,
outside.
my head fell off. That was it then. My morning was fucked. My head
Writing off
fell
the day just because of that.
Because my dad sat there in his undies and a puffer coat.
I'm laughing, but I wrote today off after that. I was like, no, I get you. I get it.
I can't believe you had a kid in your garden.
I swear to God, I just love you. It's like, yeah, imagine if there was a kid in your garden. No, that's exactly what happened, Michelle.
I hate kids that scream me now. And there's a...
Especially when they're in your garden.
Yeah. Well, luckily, there's a woman... It's quite a sad story. Well, I don't know if it is sad. There's a woman who lives behind us and she's scummy as fuck.
I hope she doesn't listen.
Absolutely not.
Your windows are going. Absolutely not.
She won't know what I look like.
Oh, really?
Because I'll have never, like, I don't walk like that way or anything. Like, I just get in my car. She's scummy as fuck. I think she had like 3 kids, but they'd be like outside in the back garden all the time, screaming. You look at the window and like the curtain pole's hanging off, and she's that type of tramp. Like, she's horrendous. Anyway, she's that bad. She had the kids taken off her.
Oh, God.
I know, and it's so peaceful now. But I heard the other day that apparently she's pregnant again.
Fucking
I know, but I think that one will end up going as well. But honestly, since those kids have gone, it's so peaceful. She used to just scream at them and lock them in the garden and they'd be sobbing, screaming. And I'd be like, it's fucking August. I'm trying to chill in the back garden here in the sun.
I mean, like... It's sad that
I think it's a good thing they went into care because they need a quality of life and they didn't have that with her.
I've got a fucking peaceful afternoon now, so
mornings to be screaming, afternoon, night. It could be 11 o'clock at night.
Just out there screaming.
The windows would be like wide open, the bedroom windows, or they'd be out in the back garden. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in the house?
I just think it's the thing with Neighbours. Jackie next door to me, absolute head case.
Go on.
No, she's harmless. It's just fucking annoying. Like, I hate... Our walls are paper thin, right? I hate everything she does.
Yeah.
Like, you know, coughing, sneezing.
Oh, stop it.
If she's
really?
on the... I get woken up every day, 10 minutes before my actual phone alarm goes off, by her phone alarm.
Stop it.
And I wouldn't mind if it went off once and she turned it off. No. It goes off. And she has 3 that go off every single... Like, literally, constantly for an hour. Meh, meh, meh. For an hour. She doesn't turn it off. I don't think it wakes her up. And it's literally... I might as well just walk out and knock on her door and be like, you getting up now, love?
Like, do you want me to make you a brew?
Honestly, I hear everything. I can't... Because the walls are paper thin, if I could hear her, I think she could probably hear us.
She's defo heard your farts.
She did.
Has she? How do you know that?
Because I got in bed and farted like once, and you know, I live alone. I can, and I just fucking like, boom, drop the fucking bomb, and all the areas there go, dirty bastard.
Shut up! No, you never.
I swear to God.
Oh, I couldn't live like that.
Honestly, paper thin. Though, I've moved my bed to the other side of the room because at some point it felt like I was sharing a bed with her.
Oh no!
I hear her snoring.
Oh no!
And she has night terrors like me as well, so we wake each other up screaming.
This sounds so mad.
It is bizarre. It's just, I had to move it. I hate everything she does. Coughing, sneezing, farting. She's got an electric toothbrush in that bedroom. Don't know why. Brushes the teeth every fucking night.
Get us some AA batteries for Christmas. Keep brushing your teeth, love.
And I took a parcel. Like, someone knocked on the door and they were like, can you take a parcel for next door? And you know it's bad when you've got to say which way. Which one? And he was like that. And you're like, I can't say no now because I want to look like a knobhead.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. And it was only like a Hoover and that. Anyway.
A Hoover. Clitoris Hoover.
Well, I see her pull up. So while she was there, I went out and I was like, a parcel come for you. By the way, her name's not Jackie. I don't know what her name is. She just looks like a Jackie. And I was like, a parcel's come for you, Jackie. And she was like, oh, is it me blow up sex doll?
Oh, no, she never. She just got pure pants. Oh, was she being serious?
No, I don't know. I just was like, I think it's a Hoover. She was like,
it's a blow up doll, and we think his name's Henry. It could be a Hoover, it could be doll.
And then she said, she went, it'd have to be a woman for me anyway. I was like, can you just...
Oh.
Right, if you want an image of what she looks like, do you know Kevin and Perry?
Yeah.
She looks like Perry.
Bucket hat
on, everything.
Go ahead.
Big girl.
Can I have a jam sandwich, please, Mrs. Patterson?
Literally, she's just bonkers. And then, like, when Liverpool are playing and that, this just pisses me off as well. So her TV is a couple of seconds, I reckon a good 15 seconds ahead of my stream.
For football. And you support the same team.
And we support the same team.
Oh,
so I know what's going on. So we're watching the match and then all you hear is her go, yes! And you're like, we've scored.
At least you know to watch the TV just in case you're slightly distracted. You know that something's coming up to watch.
We played United at the weekend and we had a penalty and I put my fingers in the ears.
No, you never.
I just wanted to experience something. I was just
I wanted it in my real time.
Trying like this. I was like, don't tell me. I had to say, stop spoiling it. I might as well just knock on. Can I just watch it with you? I might as well.
Oh, she might have the beers.
Oh no, she did that once when we won the league. She knocked on the house and she was like, "I've got you a present," and I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, that's a bit weird." And she went and she handed me what they called begins with an F. Oh fucking hell.
Is this a type of drink or
no? It's like a smoke bomb.
Flare.
A flare, yeah. She hands me a flare. I can't remember the word then. I knew it began with F. So she hands me this flare, and she went, "What I'm thinking is, at the end of the match, when we've won the league, we'll go in the garden, and I'll light the flare, and you light the flare, and we'll sing 'You'll Never Walk Alone.'" And I just went, "I'm asthmatic, sorry." I had white bedding on. I had white bedding on outside, and she still fucking did it.
No, she never.
I swear to God, I was like, "I've got fucking white bedding on here, Jackie." She, work hard. And she just sometimes she has no concept of like.
She sounds like a hoot.
Honest to God, right? I don't know if my street. I've got random kids in my garden. I've got a woman fucking electric toothbrush in the bedroom. I just can't. I need to move. I want it. Do you know my ideal house will be 6 miles away from the nearest living person?
Do you know what? I'd quite like that. However, at the same time, you know, when you just want to nip the Asda, I can't be asked doing a 20-minute drive to just nip the Asda. So I want to be like, still close, but I don't want to like necessarily have neighbours, but I still want Asda to be like 5 minutes from me.
Do you know what? If I don't have to listen to Jackie brush the teeth with the electric toothbrush every night, and get woken up by a fucking phone alarm that she refuses to turn off. I've knocked on once because I thought she was dead.
Oh, stop.
I was like, she must be dead. When I go on holiday, I'm literally going to set an alarm for 4 o'clock in the morning. I just put it right next to the wall and put my phone on charge and go, fuck yourself.
And just have it going off constantly.
Just going off from 4 o'clock in the morning. We won't wake her up. Her own alarm doesn't even wake her up.
Yeah, that's fair.
But and then at Christmas, she knocks on. She was like, "See the house down the street? They've got the 2 lights that come to a point. They go from one side to the other." I was like, "Oh yeah, it's nice." She went, "Well, I'm going to buy us some." Us? Us?
Oh, John.
You fucking not. It's like, you can have yours. I'm not putting lights on there. We're in a cost of living crisis, for fuck's sake, Jackie. Who's paying for it? Who's paying for it?
Was it getting plugged into her Lecky though?
I said this. I was like, "Does it get plugged into yours?" And she went, and no matter what she said to that, I wouldn't have bought into it. Because if she just said, "Yes, I can control when they go off and on," well, what if I don't want them on?
Yeah.
Right outside my window. And 2, no, I ain't paying for it, so no, she didn't get him in the end.
Oh.
She thinks I'm a fucking right crank. And I am, but I keep myself to myself. I just don't want to be woken up.
Don't want to share Christmas lights with you.
I don't want to share Christmas lights. I don't want to sing "You'll Never Walk Alone." Sometimes she plays music dead loud at night.
Yeah.
Like proper dead loud at night. And the kids were in bed and the kids come down. It's like, "Dad, we can't sleep because of the music." And I was like, So I was like, I'm gonna have to. It was like 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I went round and knocked on, and she wasn't answering the door. So I went to the living room window because the curtains were open, blinds were aside, and all that. And she's in the middle of the living room, arms up, like say, "Relight my fire." and I'm just sat there,
that, John.
I literally. So I knocked on the window, and she just went,
Give it a thumbs up.
And I was.
She didn't carry on.
She carried on. She didn't even come and ask what I wanted. I was just like, "Here, turn it down." Just fucking carried on. I swear I need to move.
Do you know what? We're dead lucky because obviously we don't have to share Christmas lights because our direct next door neighbours are Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, you fucking lucky bastard. You say that, but did you knock on all the time?
So, no, they don't. They
I
know
didn't
not
mind.
to.
Did you know when,
They're lovely,
I know when people bang on and say, "Oh, fucking hate it when Jehovah's Witnesses knock on." I don't mind it because
I do. It's me fucking house. Piss off.
Doesn't
if I
bother
want
me.
to learn about your religion, I will
They're
inquire.
always dead nice and polite.
Yeah,
they're
they
not
are.
asking for money. They just
They
want
are.
you to sign up to the cult. The woman that used to where I used to live, she used to knock on first, and I just used to listen to what she had to say.
Why though? Because it's not interesting to you.
Oh, because do you know what? It's literally like 2-3 minutes of my time. She hands me the Watchtower, like some sort of magazine.
Yeah.
And she just like and she started bringing friends with her. I think her name was Mary. Actually, she started knocking on, and she started bringing friends with her. She was like, "I brought Janet to meet you. Janet's new to us. She's new to the. I don't think they call it church. Can't remember what they call it." But she's new, and I thought I'd come and introduce her. John, I just want to point. She opens the magazine. She goes, "And Jesus said, the light of the world," and yada yada yada. She went, why do you think Jesus said that? And I was honestly, I was like, do you know what? He comes out with some crackers, that bloke, doesn't he?
He comes up with some crackers, especially at Christmas.
It's like fucking fair play to the guy. He comes out with some fucking crackers, that bloke. But you know what? He's a good lad.
She's bringing her friends because they're trying to bully you into it.
Into the cult.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about it. But she was always dead nice and polite, and she never asked for any money. I was like, I'll listen to you.
And they are all really polite and friendly and lovely, but I also don't want to talk about Jesus. Like, piss off.
I know, but like the school still hammer it in. I went to a religious school, and it was like we had to do 10 minutes of morning prayer.
Is it still like that though anymore? Like our Catholic schools,
I am getting like Ollie. So Ollie and George always ask me like the more George than Ollie, but they will be like, "So was Jesus real?" And I'm just like, oh, I don't know, mate. It just depends on who you ask. Some people think he was, some people think he wasn't. I don't. I never met the bloke personally. I don't know. I wasn't there. And then they'll be like, "Was Nanny around at that time? Did Nanny see the crucifixion?" I was like, "I think so." She might have done, actually. I don't know if she was there that day, but she definitely heard about it.
She hasn't got any photographs. Cameras weren't
invented them, but yeah, the kids think my mum's well old. When you were little, were TVs in black and white? Like, no, when I was little, I was on MSN, mate. Fucking chill out.
I did have a little portable TV that you could change, so you could have it black and white, and then you turn the little nozzle and it turned into colour.
Fucking all right.
That's my story.
We had just coloured TVs.
Oh, I did.
There was a rumour that one of the families where we used to live had to put 50p in their TV.
Stop it.
Everyone was like, yeah, do you know they've got to put 50p in the TV to make it work?
Maybe.
But apparently years ago that was a thing.
Yeah.
You used to have
was it like to rent them or something?
Rent them, yeah, you had to put the money in, and then someone comes and collects it.
Yeah. What's that called?
I don't know. This is before my time.
Oh. My mum said that she was the first person in her row to have a television. Like
small one.
First family household in their street to have one.
You heard about the Wolstenholme?
And that must have been like...
She's got a TV, yeah, you know.
She wasn't a Wolstenholme. She wasn't born a Wolstenholme.
Oh, she knows. That's why she's not having any kids anymore. She's got TV now.
Yeah. How mad's that? That must have been like, what, maybe the 50s, early 60s?
Was that when the TVs came out?
I don't know. When was the TV
do you remember
invented?
do you know when you were like, this sounds like proper reminiscent, but do you know when you were younger, like when you were in school?
Yeah.
Did you know TVs used to be massive, didn't they?
Yeah, the whole fucking trolley.
And they but in your house, did you have it like in its own like unit?
Yeah.
And like we had one, we had to open the
Yeah.
doors.
They'd be like, yeah.
You had to open the doors.
TV cabinet. Reveal it.
Yeah, reveal the
VCR.
TV. Yeah, did see VCR and all that.
That was the best day in school when the fucking VCR and the TV came out on the trolley.
Yeah. TV fucking.
We're watching ET today. What a time to be alive.
I got sent out because when the TV's black and it's just a reflection. I was like, look, I'm on TV. And my teacher sent me out the class for it.
Your teacher was a crank.
Yeah, I was like Marmite, believe it or not. You either love me or hate me. Like,
I think it's still the same now.
Nice one.
I love you, but I don't like Marmite though.
Thank you so much.
Do you like Marmite?
I don't think I've ever tried it.
It's fucking orange, you know.
I don't think I've ever tried it.
It's a very acquired taste.
Oh, that's why they say you either love it or you hate it?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think I've ever tried it. I thought that about mustard.
English
Mustard.
English mustard.
Whatever's on there.
Well, there's different types of mustard. English mustard is very different to French mustard. Oh, do you know what happened to me?
Go ahead.
So me and my mate, Nicole, we went to Alton Towers last year. We got like, when you get like a sausage in a bun. It's like
a hot dog.
massive. Yeah, but it wasn't a hot dog because I don't eat hot dogs.
What a hot dog.
It was like a proper sausage, but like a big one in a big like fat bready baguette. And when you put like your tomato ketchup on and your mustard and that.
Sounds just like a hot dog.
But it's normally like French mustard, like the mustard you get at Mackey's, like on your burger, like French mustard, taste of nothing.
I thought it was American. Anyway, yeah,
well,
go on.
Americans,
Yeah. The yellow one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, English mustard yellow as well.
Okay, yeah, go on.
So we put our mustard, French American mustard, and our Tommy K on our butties, and we were like, ow, like fucking took a huge bite out of it, but it was English mustard and it was so fucking strong and there was so much of it on it, and we were like, ugh, and we had to try and scrape it all off. I think it was the worst, like £9 I'd spent on a sausage fucking baguette. I was fuming.
Well, you learnt that day.
It was hot, and I love English mustard, but who puts English mustard on a sausage stand?
I don't know the difference, so I don't know. I've got no dog in this fight.
Okay, well, next episode I will bring you a hot dog. We'll cook the hot dogs in the kettle. Cook them in the kettle, and I'll make you one with English and one with French.
Do you know how many people have said to me like, "What, 9 Ferrero Rochers in a minute? That sounds doable." I was like, I thought that. Should we do the this or that section?
I think we should do a bit of this or that.
Okay. Do the jingle. This or that.
This or that. This or that.
Have you got him? Your turn this week.
I've got a couple.
Go ahead. Just go through them. Go through your this or... This section is this or that. If you've not heard it before, it's because it's new. This is only our second time we're doing it, where we have an option of this or that, and we get to choose this or that. I thought it was a great idea when I thought of it. I
think we'll run out of ideas. I don't think it's going to be a long-term running section, but for now.
However, if you're listening and you think, I know one I could add to this, send it in to us at 5 pence change.
At hotmail.com.
Yeah.
Or
Sorry, just at 5 pence change.
Okay, so John.
Go ahead.
Bum or boobs?
Ooh.
And I feel like this is more aimed at you. I don't mind boobs on a boy, but I do like a peachy bum.
I don't know, because sometimes it's bum, sometimes it's boobs.
Well, what determines it?
I don't like sometimes a girl's got a great bum, sometimes a girl's got great boobs.
So essentially, as long as one of them's decent, you're not asked.
As long as she's just talking to me, I don't care. Oh yeah. Right. Okay. I've got to pick one. Oh my god, this is actually quite hard because you love boobs.
I just don't get the fascination with them.
And I love. Oh god.
Bum or boobs. Bum or boobs. Da 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 da. Bum or boobs.
I want to sway. Bum.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sway like 51% bum.
Oh, okay. Sweet or sour?
Sweet.
Same.
Yeah. It's got to be sweet.
I hate sour sweets. You know when you get like sour Haribos
it's funny,
and stuff.
Isn't it? It's like you have the one. You're like, oh my god, you give your lips to all that. But like, if that's it, it's just that novelty. Sour's just a novelty. Sweet's just nice.
Goes through me. Winter or summer? Actually, I'm going to change that.
Go on.
Winter. No, autumn or summer.
Oh. Ooh. Do you know what? Right.
It's a tough one, isn't it? Because
it depends on what I'm doing with the day.
Yeah.
Because like, if I'm, for me, I if you said to me, right, we're going to go to, there's this place in Stockton Heath that I love going, right?
Yeah.
There's a little pub, it's right by the canal, and sitting there in the summer, having some food, couple of drinks and that, in the sunshine is amazing. However, if I'm in work, I don't want it to be 30 degrees.
See,
if I've got to do a
what
long
you mean,
drive,
like
and
having like
degrees,
a little beer garden session or whatnot, or just being out eating food.
depends on me, like, activities for the day.
But I do love wrapping up with like a big chunky coat and a scarf and a bobble hat
I'm going to go summer.
on a crisp day. Yeah.
I'm gonna go summer.
Okay.
I like the long days. I like do you know, you get to like 7 o'clock and it starts cooling down and you just go, I'm gonna go for a nice little walk. You can't do that in the winter.
And it's still bright till like 11:15.
You can't do that in the winter.
Ant or deck?
Neither.
You've got to pick one. Mine's deck. The smaller one, not the one that Jink drives.
I was gonna say, is that just because like he's guaranteed to give you a lift home? Soz. I mean, I grew.
Forget it then.
No,
Chocolate or crisps?
I was going to say, I grew up watching them, like SMTV Live and all that.
Love that.
Yeah, I grew up watching them.
Chums.
Yeah, and like, but I'd never say they were favourite. I think they just typically come as Ant and Dec. If you turned on TV and it was just Ant, or if you turned on TV and it was just Dec, you'd be like, hold on, where the fuck's the other one? So I can't pick one, but like none sort of have any sort of qualities that I'd go. I mean, to be fair, Ant sounds like he'd be great on a night out.
Drink you under the table.
Yeah. But I think I don't know, if I had a problem, I think I'd go to Dec. Like, you know, if you sit there and go, Dec, listen, I need to tell you about something. Like, you know, she caught me on the counter.
It wasn't me. Saw you banging on the sofa.
It's got pictures and everything. Go on, what was the other one? Crisp or what?
Chocolate or crisp?
Crisp. Any day. I mean, I like chocolate as much as the next guy, but if we had a plate here now and we had like some crisps, it doesn't even matter on the crisp.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do spicy food.
Yeah.
But even if they were like the jalapeno ones,
yeah,
I'd still go for it. If we had chocolate, I'd eat more crisp than I would chocolate.
100%.
I love crisp. I had 3 bags of Quavers the other day.
I had a bag of Quavers today.
Just because I was like, I'm going to start eating healthy, so I need to get rid of this. And there's 3 bags left, so I'm just going to have them all.
If I get them out of the cupboard now, and then I won't be tempted at a later date.
Yeah, so crisp.
A beach holiday or a city holiday? I think this is really hard because I like a combination of both. I love nothing more lying on the beach, but I also like exploring and looking at the places that are on offer in the country and visiting. I
think it depends. All right, give me a set amount of time for how we're away for. Because I think if you're going to do a beach holiday, you don't just want to do that over a weekend.
No.
Like, you'd do a city break over the weekend, but you wouldn't do a city break for 10 days.
So this is a 6-day holiday.
A 6-day holiday. I'm taking beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that's why I really like Dubai.
Dubai?
Apparently I say that really weird.
It's just a mix. So you do Dubai.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi too.
I know what you're doing. Yeah.
Flintstones.
I know what you're doing.
Okay.
Because you can get a mixture of the two. Because you've also got the beach, but you can also have the city experience. So, if we're going away for 6 days, I want to take a beach holiday. But as I said just last episode, I'd be at the pool.
At the pool.
With the tunes on.
Don't know what to end on.
Just do them. Do all the ones you got.
R. Kelly or P. Diddy?
What is it? Which one do you want to be assaulted by first? Diddy?
You can answer.
I'm getting assaulted by Diddy. If I've got to get assaulted by one of them, I'm getting assaulted by Diddy.
Why?
At least I'm going to get a fucking record deal out of it.
Okay. Hey, I like that.
Yeah, at least, like, listen, if you've got to suck a dick, I want £1 million record contract. I'm not getting that from R. Kelly. What's he giving me?
If you had to suck P. Diddy's dick, what song of his would you ask him to perform whilst you're sucking his dick? Every breath I take, every move I make, I'll be watching. Is it watching you? Missing you. Maybe you can change the lyrics just for you.
Do we have to listen to a song?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny.
It just thought it'd be funny. That was pretty funny, but none. Just one that I'll never hear again. Mind you, like you sit there, sometimes you just got to own it, haven't you? Like, you just got to be like, yeah, do you know what? I do fly on private jets though, so.
I'd probably go R. Kelly because I don't feel like I ever hear his music being played anymore.
You don't? Because
if I have to suck his willy and he's singing to me, this is the remix to Ignition, I don't think I'm ever going to hear that song again.
I don't think that's the thing. It's like he had that bit like, my man's telling me no. You can't do that anymore. That's the thing. Like it's there's so many like
fucked it for both of us, haven't they?
Yeah, you can't listen to like music. Can you? Are we allowed to listen to Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I just don't know.
He wasn't
what the rules
convicted of anything, so I do listen to him.
Oh no, but there's no smoke without fire.
R. Kelly, I do switch off, but a few weeks ago, She's Got That Vibe came on, and I did leave it on for a bit. I can't lie.
I don't know that one.
Girl, you got that vibe. You got it. That vibe.
I'm not it. No. Go on. What's the next one?
Okay, we're gonna end on. Would you prefer to have sexual intercourse or give oral?
Give oral.
No, receive oral.
Oh.
Intercourse or receive oral? Said it wrong.
This is actually quite a hard one.
Hey! Hit him up, ladies.
Hit me up. Ooh. Have you got an answer? No. So if someone's offering you one or the other, which one are you going for? I don't know.
I'm the boss at both.
Right,
it's not even like the shit at one of them. Like the boss at both. You're not going to feel any teeth or anything like that.
Sometimes you like teeth. I don't know. And you can't have both.
No, it's this or that. It's your fucking section, John. This or that.
I don't know.
Can someone slide into John's DMs, try and date him and see if he picks this or that?
See which one.
Get back to me.
I literally think it'd just depend on the mood. Like I'm in. Like if
it was today, it'd be like.
If it was today, it'd be like,
oh yeah, no, I'm getting
a suck job.
Yeah, I'm getting a suck job because I'm not putting in any effort.
No effort whatsoever.
I want to be asked being a pillow princess.
A pillow princess right now. That is exactly what I want. So if I could be a pillow princess in one of them, either or.
Well done. That is the end of this or that. This or that. This or that.
That's yeah.
Have I killed the mood?
No, I was just deep in thought for a second. I was like, no, it's a tough choice. It's a tough choice.
Oh, that's why I thought I'd throw that in there.
No, because you've been in those situations where, like, you're getting one and not the other, and you're like, hold on, and other way around. You're like, hold on.
What do you mean the other way around?
No,
getting the intercourse rather than the.
And then, or if you're getting the instead of the.
Well, you should just be fucking grateful for what you're given, to be honest.
I know. But sometimes you're like, hold on. It's all be fair here.
Well, that means that the shit then.
Well, I didn't want to say it, but have a word with yourself, Lucy.
Who's Lucy?
I don't know. Just first word, the first name that came into my head that I've got no fucking connection to whatsoever.
Her name's not even Lucy. It's just fucking Lucy down there.
Oh.
She's loose, so we called her Lucy.
Oh. I don't know if I should say this story or not. And it's not like one of them like, oh, this is my mate. No, it actually was my mate, but he said he was chatting to someone who sent him an intimate photograph
Yeah.
And it instantly put him off
Stop it.
of a
Nether regions.
of a nether regions.
Just pure pufferfish.
Can you imagine sending someone an intimate photograph and they just block you? He didn't block it. He just didn't reply to it after that.
But they'd been back and forth prior
They'd
to
been back
that.
and
I'd
like
die.
they were basically having like
I'd die.
they were basically having phone sex. Like they were basically like, you know, it was all this.
Maybe she thinks that he come and his head fucking fell off.
I mean,
Exploded.
we all have that.
I'd die.
But he was like literally whatever he saw. He was like,
What did it look like?
I asked him. He was like, I can't describe it.
Like a hanging kebab?
No, he was like axe wound with the word. He was like, he said, I just can't describe it. It was like, I just know that if you saw it in real life, you'd just go, nah. Hey, has that ever happened? Your mum listens.
No. I'd die.
Oh, I know. I mean, have you ever been on the other side and gone, oh, that's not for me. That.
I didn't really get dick pics.
There you go. But
Fellas, hit me up.
If you sign up to our Patreon, Michelle sends them out.
Dick pics.
Yeah.
Just picture of me. I'm a dick.
Yeah. So he got the picture and he was just like, no, not for me.
Oh.
And I said that. I was like, part of me's like,
Worst.
can you imagine? Like she's like, she's gone like sent it. And you go, here you go, and then she's just sitting there looking at her phone like,
He's just battered it
just
away.
checking, like,
What are you checking for? Oh, to
see if he's replied.
Do you reckon she's one of them that sits there like pure refreshing, like, oh my god, if they've read it, they've read it fucking 5 hours ago and they've still not responded.
Like such and such.
Mental.
Hey, honestly, yeah, you would die. I'd die. That's why I don't do it. But yeah, he was telling me. I was like, you can't leave that unread.
You needed to acknowledge it, even if it wasn't a truthful response.
You can just be like, oh, great.
She's
that
given a pussy hole
let's see,
and soul.
Let's see your face or something else, like, because she was dead fit.
She.
But I didn't see it. It was a one-time viewage thing.
Yeah.
But he said, I can't describe it, but it was just like, I just thought maybe she sent him a picture of like blue waffle and that was it.
Did it definitely belong to her?
Yeah, he said it was definitely. Because it started from down.
The bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now I'm out. Fucking here.
There we go. So, yeah, don't be saying. Do you know what? I don't want to go into it. It's just not the day. I'm too tired. Have we got any questions?
We haven't.
We have not got any questions. Why is that, listener? If you're listening to this thinking, do you know what? I'd love to know what their thoughts on this subject matter. Please get in touch. Where can you get in touch, Michelle?
You know, just the usual channels. Send us an email, 5pencechange@hotmail.com, or you can find us on Instagram or TikTok at 5pencechange, or just contact us on our personal socials.
Yeah. Or just text me, 07889.
123 024. Should we see if that belongs to someone?
What?
Oh, I can't remember what I said.
I can't do that. I can't. Do you know that? Have you ever seen
caller
those?
ID?
No, I mean, have you heard that one? It's like number Neighbours.
Yeah, I did this once.
I can't do that.
I text them. Why?
Because literally my number neighbour is the kid's mum.
Oh, you mess.
Like literally changed the last digit of my phone number and it's the kid's mum.
I text my number neighbours about 18 months ago and no one texts me back.
Would you? Well, I do. You would.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, number neighbour.
Hey, number neighbour. How's it going?
Wagwan, bumpkin.
Yeah, I ever.
How did you manage that? Did you just take the contracts out at the same time, or?
Yeah, I ordered them.
Together.
I just put two. We just needed like 2 contracts, so I just put the orders in, and then when they came, I was like, hey, our numbers are just 1 digit difference.
That's mental.
Mad, innit? Mad. And just there's times where she's put her number in wrong on forms, and I've got the text message for it.
Stop it.
I just forwarded it on to her. I was like, "Is this you?" Or
I mean, I suppose that's handy.
and there is times where I've done it where I've went to put my number, but I've because it's
You're
literally
so
the next
used to
number.
ringing someone else's or.
Well, I'm not used to ringing her. It's just fat thumbs, and I've clicked the wrong number, and it's gone to her, and I'm about to text her like, "You're going to get a text with a code. Can you forward me that code, please?" And then about 6 days later, she does.
Oh, that's mental.
So please get in touch if you've got any of this or that. Send them over. Any questions? Just anything. We just want friends.
We've got plenty of friends. But
All right,
do send us some suggestions.
we just want people to get in touch if you could at 5 pence change. I think that's a pod.
It absolutely is.
I'm ready for nap. Keepy go bubble.
Oh no.
Ciao for now. That's all from me.
Sweet dreams, everybody.
Sweet dreams are made of cheese.
I'd love some cheese right now. And crackers.
I'm not hungry, you know. Anyway, bye.
Bye, Felicia.